So this question I've seen pop up all over the place, so I wanted to make a quick video just to answer how easy this is to do and how to do it. So the question is, how do I get my Chromecast to work if it's on a separate network? Now, first, you have to have access to that network. So whatever network you want to work from has to be able to ping back and forth with the Chromecast. They have to be able to talk to each other. It is a definite requirement and a prerequisite to make this work. Second, you just need to install this package, and I don't know how it's said, Avahi, Avaya. I don't know. It sounds like Avaya to me, but I know it's a phone system and probably not this. However you say it, Avahi is in the package list. It's a one-click install, simple package that you can load into pfsense, and then you go here and enable it. Now, first thing you may have noticed is that I have the domains to browse. Whatever you have called your pfsense, if it's pfsense.local, firewall.local, or in my case, firewall.local domain, put those here. And if you have multiple things you're calling it, you put both of them here. So I have local and space, comma, local domain. That is something important. If you left it by default, I think pfsense does local out of default. But either way, whatever extension you see on your pfsense, and I'll show you where you can find it at real quick. If you go to the main page, you can see mine's called firewall1.local domain. So I have local domain here. If you don't do that, it may not work. Next thing is deny interfaces. Only deny interfaces you don't want to be able to do that. So for us, we have LAN, LAN2, and VLAN 69, and we want all of those to be able to talk to the mDNS protocol, which is a protocol that Chromecast uses for discovery. So these networks, I have no problem seeing the Chromecast, and from any of these networks, they can ping the Chromecast. You may or may not have done this. I don't have IPv6 turned on, and it does not give an error message if you do this, but if you disable IPv6 in your firewall and you have this enabled, when you go to start the service, it just won't start. If you go to the logs, it'll tell you because there's no IPv6 enabled. So I actually have that unchecked, but I think the default is checked. Then all the other settings are perfectly fine at default, but there are some tweaks you can do in here if you want, but the defaults work perfectly fine for me. Now, that's it. Now, this also enables a couple other things. So the Bonjour ZeroConf proxy, these are all part of the tools used by many devices. The Chromecast uses mDNS. I don't know enough about the Bonjour protocol. I just know it's something that Apple uses for some of theirs. So I believe this works with Apple TV as well. I don't have an Apple TV to test that. But I've seen other people talk about it and comments on it. But this is specifically for the Chromecast, but in general, it does support lots of other devices that use that same protocol. Now, mDNS is a whole big thing you can read about if you want to know more how it works. But essentially, like I said, it's device discovery across the networks. And we'll just show you the system in action. So here is this system at the IP address of 172.16.69.145. This is actually on what is the less than cleverly named VLAN 69. So this is a separate VLAN network. This VLAN does allow access to this, the .3 network where the Chromecast lives. So it's at 192.168.3.108 is my Chromecast. I can ping it. I can get to it. Those are important things. Now, you can see and ping a Chromecast even without the mDNS enabled, but the discovery protocol is what you need to make this work. So I'm going to go here. We're going to go to cast, and it shows up, Castlevania. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. It discovered it, it's in there, and away you go. If I turn off the protocol after a few minutes, because once it's discovered, it caches it. If I turn off this Avahi protocol or plugin, it will then stop mDNS broadcasts, and then this goes away. I can still ping it because the ping isn't controlled from that. That's the TCP network stack that controls that. This is the mDNS protocol controlled by that, but controlled by the Avahi service. So if you have this set up and you want a Chromecast on a separate network, first make sure you can ping it, because if you can't talk to it, the mDNS doesn't really do much good telling you where it is. So first make sure you can ping it. Second, turn this on and make sure that the browse domains match your firewall's domain and proper extensions in case you've custom named your firewall or have something other than .local and .local domain. And that's it. Hit save, turn it on, and your Chromecast will work. Hopefully this is helpful and relieves you some headache in Googling and searching trying to find out how to turn this on. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Leave us some feedback below to let us know any details, what you like and didn't like as well, because we love hearing the feedback. Or if you just want to say thanks, leave a comment. If you want to be notified of new videos as they come out, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell icon. That lets YouTube know that you're interested in notifications. Hopefully they send them, as we've learned with YouTube. Anyways, if you want to contract us for consulting services, you go ahead and hit launchsystems.com and you can reach out to us for all the projects that we can do and help you. We work with a lot of small businesses, IT companies, even some large companies, and you can farm different work out to us or just hire us as a consultant to help design your network. Also, if you want to help the channel in other ways, we have a Patreon. We have affiliate links. You'll find them in the description. You'll also find recommendations to other affiliate links and things you can sign up for on launchsystems.com. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.